morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Liquor Kenobi. And before we get started, we'd like you guys please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very, very much. All right, let's get into this. So, right now, Gina Carano, as you know, she's been doing her case against Disney for what they've done to her, how they mistreated her, and all. And Disney right now, they want to do the one thing that she loves, and they just want to they want to basically they want to erase her off the history books. So here it is right here. Disney attempts to erase Gina Carano by leaving her off ESPN list of top women fighters in MMA. UFC boss Dana White calls Disney out. So ESPN right now, they're still working with Disney, and Disney is calling ESPN that they want Gina Carano off of the MMA fighting top fighters list, and this is just unbelievable, dude. I mean, Gina Carano, she's a sweetheart, she's a hell of a fighter, dude, and all she did is make a meme, and not only that, she made a comment of how the United States was being treated during 2020. That's all. It was her opinion. Many people have made their own opinions, whether it's good or bad. But of course, if you're on the far left's agenda, you're gonna be fine. But of course, Gina wasn't, and this is what Disney does, bro. So let's get a read at this and see what's going on. In what can only be described as another stunning example of Disney rewriting history, ESPN, the sports media giant owned by the House of Mouse, released a list of top 10 women who changed the MMA in the 21st century and completely excluded Gina Carano. Yes, ESPN excluded the same Gina Carano who helped build women's MMA into what it is today. The list, which features names like Ronda Rousey, Amanda Nunes, Holly Holm, and Chris Cyborg, was presented with the tagline Champions, Trailblazers, Hall of Famers, and Icons. These stars shattered stereotypes and elevated women's MMA to unprecedented heights. But somehow the women who literally brought women's MMA to the national spotlight, who headlined the first major televised female MMA fight and helped establish the sport's legitimacy, didn't even get a mention. Even UFC President Dana White wasn't having it. He blasted the list and called out Disney for this slight. Gina Carano not being on the list is insane. He said, blasting the ESPN list, Carano never won one to back down, took 2X to clap back at Disney and ESPN directly. So this is what she wrote. Let's see. It's probably here too. You think ESPN MMA do not have qualified journalists who knew real women MMA history? Or are they trying to rewrite history by keeping me out of it? Carano wrote on X. Even Dana called them out. No, they will not be rewriting my history. If anything, they're rewriting themselves into mine. When I get through this, I think jaws will drop. Thank you, everyone, for your support. You see, this is the problem. This is the problem with Disney, man. They will do anything in their power to get their way, bro. But the fans know what happened. You got Dana White fighting against it, bro, and of course Gina Carano right in there kicking ass as always, bro. And I am so happy for her, bro. This goes to show you, man. They are so bad at their stuff, man. It's hard not to see this as part of Disney's ongoing vendetta against Carano, whose high-profile firing from The Mandalorian in 2021, oversharing a meme on social media ignited widespread backlash. Since then, Carano has become a symbol of standing against cancel culture, earning praise from fans who value authenticity over corporate censorship. And if Disney and ESPN won't give Gina Carano the recognition she's due, we will. Here's the history they are trying to bury. The trailblazing MMA career of Gina Carano. MMA record 7-1. Years active 2006 2009. Promotions Elite XC Strike Force. Background Carano began in Muay Thai with a 12-1-1 record, encouraged by her then boyfriend, professional fighter Kevin Ross. Key fights and achievements. First ever sanctioned women's MMA bout in Nevada. Defeated Leticia Pestova in 38 seconds. Defeated Rosa Sexton at World Pro Fighting. Won via knockout in round 2. First female fight in Strikeforce, 2008 of December. 2006 of December. Beat Elena Maxwell an unanimous decision. First televised female fight on Showtime on February 10th, 2007. Beat Julie Cadiz in what was called Fight of the Night. First submission win in September 15, 2007. Defeated Tonya Evinger with a rear naked choke. Elite X Prime Time, May 31st, 2008. Defeated Caitlin Young after failing to make weight by 0.5 pounds. Still fought and won. Defeated Kelly Cobold in October 4th, 2008. Won by unanimous decision despite early takedown challenges and weight controversy. Historic championship bout. Strikeforce, Carano versus Cyborg in August 15, 2009. The first major women's MMA championship bout. Though Carano lost to Chris Cyborg by TKO at 4.29 on round 1, the fight was monumental in legitimizing women MMA on the national stage. More than a fighter, Carano wasn't just fighting opponents in the cage. She was battling stereotypes, breaking barriers, and bringing visibility to a sport that many dismissed. Before Rousey and Nunes, it was Gina Carano who opened the doors. The erasure of her contributions is blatant. ESPN's mission isn't just oversight, it's part of a pattern, and it's one that fans are seeing through more clearly every time Disney has tried to pretend she never existed. This comes as Carano is actively suing Disney and Lucasfilm for wrongful termination and discrimination. A lawsuit backed by Elon Musk's X-Corp, the legal filing accuses the companies of targeting her for her professional use and selectivity, enforcing social media standards. With discovery underway, Carano has vowed to expose the truth behind her firing. Whether in the octagon, on screen, or in the courtroom, Gina Carano isn't backing down, and no list, no matter how sanitized or selective, can erase what she's accomplished. Gina Carano's done a lot for herself, man, and companies like Disney just wants to try to erase her, bro. And I hope she gets the justice that she deserves, bro. I really hope so for her, man. So that's gonna be it for this article. So thank you all for watching this video and supporting my channel. I do appreciate that very, very much. So please share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And as always, thank you all so much, and I'll be seeing you all until next time. Bye, everyone.